Hello everybody and welcome to the United Stand. Cristiano Ronaldo signs for Manchester United. I didn't really know how to start this video because it's so epic. I don't actually think I'll ever get a signing like this if I keep doing this till I'm 99. The return, not of the king, because that's Cantona and it's Dennis Law, but the return of the greatest player that we've probably ever had playing for Manchester United. He's coming back to Manchester United, and I'm bloody excited. I'm like a kangaroo on Red Bull. I'm just jumping around all over the place. Just cannot believe it that we've got Cristiano Ronaldo back at Manchester United. This is something that I think many of us have wanted for a very, very long time. And let me just read you the official bit, because obviously before we get lost in it, United tonight on Love Island tonight. Manchester United are saying this. Manchester United, official announcement from Manchester United. Manchester United is delighted to confirm that the club has reached an agreement with Juventus for the transfer of Cristiano Ronaldo, subject to agreement of personal terms, visa and medical. Cristiano, a 5-time Ballon d'Or winner, has so far won over 30 major trophies during his career, including 5 UEFA Champions Leagues, 4 FIFA Club World Cups, 7 league titles in England, Spain and Italy, and the European Championship for his native Portugal. In his first spell for Manchester United, he scored 118 goals in 292 games. Everyone at the club looks forward to welcoming back Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. In fact, everybody in Manchester looks forward to welcoming Cristiano Ronaldo back to Manchester, apart from Manchester City fans who thought they were welcoming him back on Thursday. But the weekend starts on Friday. There ain't no weekend on Thursday. The weekend starts on Friday. And Manchester United have got Cristiano Ronaldo back at Manchester United. Read those words. Sweet, says Exacto. Viva Ronaldo, get him, Mark. We would have thought it. Also, must just also say that, you know, it's not just Manchester United who've announced it. I think Romano wanted to be first. I think everybody wanted to be first. He's announced it as well. Here we go. Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. Done deal between Juventus and Manchester United on a permanent move. Cristiano has accepted the contract proposal from Manchester United and he's coming back. It'll be lonely this Friday if you're a Man City fan. Harry Kane, you couldn't get him. Ronaldo, you couldn't get him. Josh King, I don't know, I'm just trying to help. If Pep, if you need any tips, I'm pretty good on FIFA. I can point you in the direction of some strikers if you want to. But an extraordinary day in Manchester United's history and an extraordinary story still left to be written. I mean, the Ronaldo story part 1 was amazing. The final chapter is about to be written. The last dance, whatever you want to call it. Smash a like on the video because Cristiano Ronaldo is signing for Manchester United. I can't believe it. I cannot believe it. I never thought at 10 o'clock this morning I would be saying that. And thanks to everyone I've been talking to today. Thanks to all of you, but thanks to everyone who's been messaging me and sending me stuff. And it did start off this morning, and I couldn't help myself from, you know, highlighting the blue tick Liverpool Pratt, who basically said, man, you ain't got no sources. Because this morning I did tweet out at around 11 o'clock a couple of things saying, look, it's very early days, but something's going on. Something might happen. Oh, you ain't got no sources. Swivel on it. Swivel on it. We're back, baby. We've got Cristiano Ronaldo back, and Manchester United have a leader, a world GOAT, and somebody who I think can take us to the next level. I mean, look, Bruno Fernandes took us to a level. Bruno Fernandes worships Ronaldo, so just imagine what can happen. Look at what Bruno Fernandes has done to this team, and Bruno Fernandes is in Ronaldo's shadow, like he loves him. So imagine what can happen here. Now, in relation to the fee, if you're interested in this sort of thing, I mean, I'm not really. I'm still sort of thinking, oh, got to sell to buy. Got to sell to buy. Just shows you that this magic money can appear when it needs to with United. Who will be number 7, says John. It will definitely be Ronaldo. On a scale from 1 to 10, how happy are you tonight, Mark? I'm changing my fantasy football team hopefully next week because the GOAT has returned. Well, he won't be playing for United for a couple of weeks, Callum, because it is the international break, isn't it? This is like every series of Love Island at the same time, says Edward Woodward. Tonight, we need a CM that should be our priority, says Tom Hartley. This went from the worst birthday to the best birthday ever, says Marcus. Happy birthday, Marcus. Absolutely fantastic news for you. Welcome back, Ronaldo. Please bring over a CDM with you. Thanks, all United fans, says Billy. Viva Ronaldo, says Sean Turner. Ronaldo signs to Manchester United 5 years later. Goldbridge takes the reins after Ollie, says Isa. Thank you for joining the Members Club, Cecil. I'm just about to tell you what the fee is. All those jokes are ready-made banners just for him to sign for United. City take the crown for Banter Club this week, says King Lace. And I really can't believe he's back in the Premier League, says Tivez. This is going to be an exciting season, Mark. This changes everything. Just imagine the scenes when he gets introduced at Old Trafford, says Yef. And Mark, I'm sobbing. I can't believe this is happening. He is back, says Paraz. Oh, you're sobbing happy tears. I thought you were going to say you're a Man City fan, but that's good. You're a United fan. So apparently we're going to pay 12.8 million up front and then 6.8 million in add-ons, which takes it to about 20 million pounds. And his wages are meant to be about 480,000 pounds a week, which, you know, at the end of the day, I don't really care. I don't really care. Ultimately, you can't start moaning about wages and transfer fees when you're buying a player that we don't actually need in a normal world. In a normal world, we need a CDM desperately, but we don't really need a striker. But this isn't a normal world. This is a GOAT world. This is two of the GOATs in football, Messi and Ronaldo. And if Messi had been bought by United, we wouldn't bat our eyelid. Yeah, where's he going to play? What about Dan James? What about Jesse? You know, same with Ronaldo. What about Cavani? You know, I don't really care. Ronaldo's best player in the world. Messi's best player in the world. £480,000 a week and £20 million for 2 years. I mean, forget about it. So what? What does it matter? Unreal. I'm legit crying, says Parth. I hope you're not a City fan. But yeah, you know, whatever. You know, the reality is that this is... And you know the best thing for me as well. I'm going to sit here and applaud Manchester United. I'm going to sit here and say well done. I'm also going to tell you that yesterday lunchtime, United were not even in for Ronaldo. They weren't. Manchester City were. And I don't know what sparked it with United. Personally, I think George Mendes and Ronaldo have played the game. I think that's the most obvious thing, because when you look at it, Manchester City were looking at Ronaldo yesterday morning, Wednesday night. The talks were there. Man United were not in this race until this morning properly. So I think what happened is that Ronaldo wanted to come back to the Premier League and he wanted to come to Manchester United. And United were like not interested. And I think Ronaldo and Mendes went, right, let's start stirring something up with Man City and this will spark United into action. And it did. Because I don't think United were looking at Ronaldo. I don't think they were until they saw what was going to happen and went, we're not letting that happen, which is the right way to act. But the best thing about all of this, forget the party politics and everything like that. The best thing for me is, this just shows how quick United can act. They've just bought one of the world's best players in 24 hours. We take 8 weeks to buy Sancho and Varane and Maguire and Wan-Bissaka. But the world's best player, we can do it in 24 hours. It just shows you how United can do deals quickly if they want to do them quickly. Ronaldo linking up for 40 goals this year, says Josh. Ronaldo coming to the club might propel us towards a title this season, says Aditya. I cannot wipe this stupid smile off my face, says Let's Talk United. Now we have Ronaldo, Varane, Pogba, Bruno, Rashford, Maguire. Imagine if we had a Basuma or a Rice, says Manish. Newspapers in Norway say 270k a week in wages, says John. The GOAT is back. Got to give it to the director of football and everyone at United to pull this off. Credit where credit is due, says Samir. Mate, stop talking about stuff you don't know what you're on about. Credit to the director of football who doesn't actually do the deals. It's Matt Judge and Ed Woodward. Saw the presser. Ollie looked like he knew already, says Desmond. I thought Ollie played. United site's gone down, says Toga. This is how big this is. I mean, look, you know, if you're interested in the business side of things and you're interested and that sort of thing excites you, United are about to make a shitload of money. United are about to make a shitload of viewer interactions. Their fan base probably just went up by about 40 million instantly. Ronaldo brings his own fans. They're like, bye-bye Juventus, we're coming to here. They do. Ronaldo, you know, whether you like that in the modern game or not, and Man City would have bloody loved this. If Man City, bloody hell, imagine if Ronaldo had brought 40 million fans to Man City. They've just, not trebled, they've just times their fan base by about 40. So, unreal, we've done that one. Saw the presser earlier. I thought Ollie played the presser absolutely fantastically. I really do. I think he did. Make sure you smash a like on the video. I'd love to hit 100,000 likes on this video, because this is the video where Ronaldo signs for Manchester United. Announced by the club, announced by Romano, announced by everybody. Cristiano Ronaldo is coming home to Manchester United. Official. No more speculation. No more Man City talk. He's coming to Manchester United. He's coming back. Ronaldo is coming back. Smash a like on the video. Make sure you subscribe to the channel as well, bottom right hand corner. This is going to be a legitimate, amazing, brilliant season. And you know what? I just want to say as well, Talking about the business side, Manchester United shares have gone up 5.2%, says Chris. I always say this about the Glazers, right? We all know they're a bit crap at football management, but I also think they're a bit crap at business management. They give out 5-year deals to people like Pereira and Jones, and then they back away from deals like Pulisic, who would give you a massive American market and is a young attacking talent. And Ronaldo, for years, I never understood why we didn't go back for Ronaldo when he left Real Madrid, and I think it must have been down to Mourinho not wanting him, because, as Ollie said, as we've said to Ronaldo before, if he's leaving Juventus, here we are. And so it's come to pass. But from a business point of view, and look, it's the player I want. I want the player. I don't care about the shirt sales. I want the player. I want the leader. I want the professionalism that he's going to bring to this football team. That's what I want Ronaldo for. And the romance of what the player he was before. Oh, God, come on. Oh, yeah. I feel so good about this. But the business side of Ronaldo, if you park the brilliant footballer side, it's huge. As I said, there's an article, I'm going to find it and tweet it later, about the impact of Ronaldo when he went from Real Madrid to Juventus. It was unbelievable. The shirt sales, the share price, the fan base, everything just shot up. It was unbelievably massive. And Ronaldo has and brings that. Maguire, Varane, Ronaldo and Cavani set piece dream, says Gorik. I mean, we've got to get crosses into the box. We've got to get rid of the vampires and get the crosses in. You know, the reality is we've got to get the crosses into the box for Ronaldo. He leaps like a salmon on Red Bull. You know, you've got to get good crosses into the box. He's so good in the air. I can't wait to. I mean, I love a goal with your foot because it's football, but I just love that Ronaldo header where he hangs in the air and then have it. I love it. I love that. I can't wait to see that. I can't wait for the first goal. I just can't. Ronaldo back at United. I did a FIFA career mode last year with Manchester United and I brought Ronaldo back and I almost felt like I was cheating because this will never happen. You know, I don't know whether you ever play a game and you're like, I'm not brilliant. You know, you're playing as your club, United, and you get Messi and you think, well, I'm cheating really because he'll never play for United. I had Ronaldo for a year at United on my FIFA career mode and I was just like, I feel like I'm cheating a bit. And it's bloody happened. They said it was crazy to dream, says Marcus Herbert. And what did I say? What did I say last night? I said this last night. You can't buy legends, you have to create your own. And I was talking to Man City and, you know, they were trying to buy our legend and, you know, make your own. This news is sending a tingle down my spine, says Vignesh. This is my childhood coming back. I'm so excited, Mark, says Vignesh. Oh, I think we agree. Glory, glory, Man United, says Susharit. Ronaldo in the show, when it comes to being a trader and a snake, the test determined that's a lie, says Mike John. I want to come back to that. Mark, I just reached work, but I'm ready to go home. I'm so happy I don't want to be here, says Stencho. Yeah, well, at least you've got us all to chat with. We've got nearly 50,000 watching. I would love to go over 50,000 because I think Ronaldo is epic, elite, and deserves it. So please, if you are watching, share the video, click the share button and share it on your socials. Let's get 50,000 here because Ronaldo's here. He's coming back. Smash a like on the video and make sure you subscribe. Business side, Man United shares have gone up by 5.2%. I mean, this is what I mean. The business side of it just absolutely makes sense from United. You know, I've already said to my kids, I'll buy you a United kit because it's Ronaldo. It's Ronaldo. It is. As Ollie said, it's absolutely spot on. Greatest of all time as far as he's concerned. It's just absolutely huge for Manchester United to do this deal, and whatever the wages are and whatever the fee is, I'm not bothered. I'm just not bothered. Because it's just such a massive deal. Apparently Manchester United have got no concerns or plans to sell Cavani. I think, you know, in relation to that, I don't think United have had time to. I think people are talking about Martial, they're talking about Cavani. I think over the coming days and over the international break, we can look at how Ronaldo fits in and what might happen. But what you need to appreciate here is United can't think about whether they're selling Dan James, Cavani, Martial, Lingard or anything like that. They can't think about that. They've had no time to think. This deal has gone like that. They literally were not even talking to Ronaldo yesterday lunchtime and now he's a United player. It's been all hands to the pump, 100 miles an hour, and it shows you how quick United can do a deal if they want to do it for one of the world's best players as well. You shouldn't be able to do a deal like this in 24 hours. And it's been done in 24 hours. So I don't think United have had time to breathe, let alone think about, are we going to sell anyone? Are we going to loan anybody? What's happening with Cavani? What's happening with Dan James? That will come. But what I would say about Ronaldo is, and I was talking to somebody about this afternoon, they were like, what a front three. Ronaldo on the left, Cavani on the up front, and Sancho on the right. And I said, Juventus is the team I like the best in Italian football, and I've always followed Italian football, and Ronaldo is probably my favourite player in the world. So, I follow Ronaldo and I know what Ronaldo's all about. He's a ridiculously fit man. At 36, I think he has got the body of a 28-year-old, and I think he's got the fitness of that. He's lost a bit of pace, and he's an amazing footballer. But he's definitely not the left winger or the right winger that we had at Manchester United. He isn't that player anymore. He isn't the player with 100 step overs and the Ronaldo chop and run past 4 or 5 players. That's not what he is anymore. He's not that. He's a striker. So I wouldn't say we won't play him off the wing, but at 36, I don't think he should be doing the role of the winger. He should be playing as a number 9. And how you share that out with Cavani, because he won't want to share it, is quite interesting. But that's to come. Are we still going to play a 4-3-3? Says Dennis Wise. We've just got to create the chances, Dennis. Do you think Cavani will give up the 7 shirt? Says Darren. I demand he gives up the number 7 shirt. There's no time for sentiment. Well, there is time for sentiment. He's our number 7. He's the best number 7 I've seen in my lifetime. And I've seen Beckham. He's the best number 7 United have ever had. He is our number 7. He must not come back and wear a different number shirt. United have to get him in the number 7. If they want to make their money back, they've got to get him in the number 7 shirt. It's as simple as that. Imagine Pogba right now, assists record in the bag. We've just got to play a more attacking football. And the attacking football isn't down to Pogba or Bruno or Ronaldo. It's down to the midfield and Ollie playing one holding midfielder and pushing that defensive lineup. If they score 3, we score 4. If he's not going to get a midfielder, he's just going to have to play a little bit more open. But you can't play pragmatic football when you've got people like Pogba, Ronaldo, Sancho, Bruno, Rashford, Cavani, Greenwood. You've got to go on the front foot. We might City do the work to understand the fee and salary for him. The look on their faces, says Rahul. And do you think Cavani will... I've done that one. Mark, can you do a scene of Ollie telling Carrick that Ronaldo's coming home? We might do that in a minute, Larry. If Ollie doesn't win a trophy now, what's the outcome, Mark? I wouldn't put any... you know what? I get it, but I wouldn't start thinking about Ollie and midfields and everything like that at the moment. I would just enjoy this epic moment of Cristiano Ronaldo being back at Manchester United when last night we thought he was going to go to Man City. We never thought he was going to be at Manchester United. And Friday night, this is the best Friday night dinner I've ever had. It's brilliant. What a feast. It's absolutely fantastic. It's absolutely incredible. It's absolutely superb. Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United. You don't need to think about anything else for at least 24 hours. Just think about Cristiano Ronaldo back at Manchester United. Think about what he was. Think about what he is. Think of what he's going to bring. Cristiano Ronaldo is all I'm thinking about. Manchester United. That'll do for me. That'll do for me at the moment. Mark, in the future, when the transfer window takes like 8 weeks, can we remember how fast we can do deals when we need to do it? Says Brad Lewis. I agree. Bryce Jones. Mark, I'll be pitching a tent for the rest of the day. Viva Ronaldo, says Bryce Jones. I'm getting goosebumps imagining the reception Ronaldo gets at Old Trafford, says Mr. Glenn Johnson. Instantly increases expectations across the club, including on Ollie and the coaches, says Gareth. But, our expectations as fans are really important, but the brilliance about signing Ronaldo, there is so many different levels, but one of the things that stands out for me about signing Ronaldo is that he will bring into that team the expectations that we have. I've spoken about this before, and Alberto says, Mark, what do you think of a 4-4-2? Well, look, Albert, I think there's lots of things we can talk about formations. Arnab, thanks for becoming a member. Mark, you called it a couple of months ago. I remember you said you had a strange feeling Ronaldo was coming home and watch this space. Can't believe it, says Josh. And Ronnie, 50 million wages, 12 million fee. Ben White, 12.5 million wages, 50 million fee, says Sam Dala. His wages are not 50 million. 25 million is what I've heard, so I don't know what that's all about. But look, let me just say what I was going to say about Ronaldo. I think we've spoken about it for many times on this show about the expectations at this football club and the expectations at this football club under the Glazers. I personally think we should have expectations of a Chelsea or a Manchester City, which is if you finish third, you're going to get the sack. You are going to get the sack if you finish third, unless it's your first 6 months like it was with Tuchel and you win the Champions League. If Tuchel finishes third this year and they don't win anything, he'll probably get the sack, because that's the expectations Chelsea have. At Manchester United, you can win the FA Cup and finish fifth and get the sack. You can finish fourth and win nothing and keep your job. The Glazers' expectations is to finish fourth or third. And this has always been a problem for me and you as United fans, that our expectations as fans are that we should be winning the league every year or very close to winning the league every year. But the Glazers have lowered the expectation, and that feeds into Ollie and the players and everybody else, because when your boss says it's okay to come fourth, what are you supposed to do? You know it's okay to finish fourth. What Cristiano Ronaldo brings is the last 2 years of his career. He hasn't got time to waste. He will want to win the Premier League this year. He will want to win the Champions League this year. And if he doesn't, he's got to win it next year. That's what he's here to do. He's not here to win the Carabao Cup. He'd like to win another Ballon d'Or. He wants to win the Ballon d'Or. He wants to win the Champions League. He wants to win the Premier League instantaneously. And not many people will think about it like this, but we've just brought in a player that's got the expectations we have. And we've also brought in a player that's the most powerful voice in the dressing room. So we now have somebody in the dressing room who wants, demands, and absolutely makes sure that we are doing those things. Now, it doesn't guarantee it's going to happen, but has Harry Maguire come into that club and said, we've got to win the Premier League and I've got to win the Ballon d'Or? Well, he's never won any. Has Bruno done either? No. Has Pogba done either? No. So we actually have, I like Maguire, I like Bruno, I like Pogba, that's why I use them as examples. But we now have somebody who's won the Ballon d'Or numerous times, who's won the Champions League numerous times, and he's running out of time in his career. He brings our expectations into that football club from day one. He's a dangerous thing to Solskjaer and the Glazers, because if they are, like some fans think, happy with fourth and looking after each other and conning the fans out of money, well, you don't bring a Ronaldo in. But Ronaldo comes in and it's like, hey, I'm not here just to sell shirts. I'm not here to get you dividends. I'm not here for you to just coast along and get top four, Ollie. I'm here to win. I'm a winner. And I've only got 2 years left here. 2 years, I want to win the Premier League. I want to win the Champions League. And I'd like to win the Ballon d'Or. And to do that, you lot better up your game. And that's what we're going to get with Cristiano Ronaldo straight away. So I'm very, very excited about what he brings, not only as a footballer. You know, if you watch my watch-alongs in the summer for the Euros, you'll know how much I love Bruno Fernandes, but how much I love Cristiano Ronaldo. And I think that he will be the captain on the pitch. I don't think he needs the armband. I made that mistake with Bruno. I was like, Bruno should be the captain. He's the best player. He's the leader on the pitch. Harry Maguire can keep the captaincy. I'm not bothered about that. I'm not going to make that mistake again. I think it undermined Harry, and I don't want to do that. I think we need to be a team, and I think Ronaldo will lead that team whether he's got the captain's armband or not. He must wear the number 7 shirt, and it's very exciting. And everybody's a winner on this. I hope the Glazers and Ed Woodward don't feel like they've been forced into this and they've had their pants pulled down or anything like that. They're going to make a shitload of money. They're going to make a shitload of money for the club. We're going to make hay with Ronaldo, because we're going to get what I believe is still one of the best. I always still put Ronaldo in the top 5 players in the world. I do. I know some people don't. I still always put him in the top 5 in the world. He's not the player he was 5 years ago. He's not the player he was 10 years ago. But he's still, same with Messi. They are dropping off, but they're still so far ahead of everyone else that they're in the top 5 in the world. And then the third thing is, as I just said, the leadership, the experience, the demand, the professionalism. We're getting all that as well. So there's so much, so much. Thank you, Atamesh, for your super chat. Simon Cliff, Mark, who would have thought we'd sign Sancho, Varane and Ronaldo in one window? This is great for the younger players, says Simon Cliff. Hi, Mark, love the show. Had a debate with my friend about who would win a cross between Ronaldo and Van Dijk. Is this even a debate? Can't wait to see. Kyle, can't wait to see. Bruno and Sancho tweeted, Agent Bruno to the rescue. We have to win titles now, says Jack Birtles. Well, Bruno will love having Ronaldo there, because it's like his, older brother, isn't it? It's somebody that, shares that load and also takes it on as well. Amab, welcome to the members club. Thank you very much. You can join the members club by clicking the button. You get your badge next to your name. Imagine Pogba right now. We've done that one from Amab. And what was that one? I've been singing Bring Him Home from Lemes over and over again today, says Lloyd Jones. Still didn't think it would happen. What a day. This is like 10 Christmas days all in one. Very emotional. Yeah, we're going to do an 8 o'clock show tonight, and I'm going to get a panel together. So hopefully Adam, Kev, Beth, others will come on, because I think, everyone else should get to share in this as well. So we'll have that at 8 o'clock. And Zane says, the king is back. You get Ronaldo and we get Ben White. Cronky out. We are a joke, but PSG owners will buy us soon. Zane, thank you. Zane always jumps on as an Arsenal fan, and we do have a bit of banter, and it is always banter, but class appreciates class. And I think, you know what? I'm trying to think of an example of another club, but you know what? It's not the same. When you brought Thierry Henry back, he wasn't the same player. He wasn't. But, I did appreciate the romance of you bringing Thierry Henry back. But, I think football purists know that this is I get that they don't like United and they don't like United fans, but I think football's the winner here, in a way, because we're massive winners, but if Ronaldo goes to Man City and Messi goes to PSG like he has, who's the winner? The new world of oil money. If Ronaldo comes back to Manchester United, where it all started for him properly, and I know it started at Sporting Lisbon, but properly, the world stage, properly, under Sir Alex, that's a romance. Football's the winner there. It starts and ends at United. I did feel sorry for Barcelona fans about what happened with Messi, and I think it was horrible. I'm applying my visa tonight. Can't wait to watch Ronaldo play at Old Trafford, says Summerdo. Still really want that centre midfielder, Mark, says Jay. I do. I don't know whether we'll do it, Jay, but I do. Mark, I'm old school United. Ollie should play a 4-4-2 formation. Ronaldo and Bruno as the forwards, says Ejiro. Mark, I cannot stop my tears. I'm so happy, says Sid. I always dreamt and wanted to see Ronaldo to retire at Manchester United. So happy for Sir Alex Ferguson too. He's got my boy back, says Sid. Such a shame it's an international break, but good to see him for Portugal and let the excitement build for Newcastle game. Love you, Mark, says Christian. It's Newcastle, Christian. I thought it was Villa. Newcastle are going to get battered. Definitely want to see our starting lineup will be when everyone is healthy, says Emil. Well, the great thing about the international break is that we can just spend hours going through how we're going to use Ronaldo and everything like that. But yeah, he can't play on Sunday. Medical is pending. He can't play anyway because registration is 12 o'clock today, so he couldn't have played anyway. He will play against Ireland on Wednesday. Definitely going to do a watch along of that. And he will be there for United, obviously, for that Newcastle game as well. So Manchester United signed Cristiano Ronaldo. If you are one of those people that aren't aware, Cristiano Ronaldo has actually signed for Manchester United. Make sure you smash a like on the video. We want to get 100,000 likes on this video. We want it to be the record-breaking video for likes on the United stand, so make sure you smash a like. Fitting that he'll end his career at home, says Jack and Life. And Mark, brother, can you stand up and sing Guess Who's Back for us, pal, says Yusuf. Guess who's back? Guess who's back? Back again. But Bruno has tweeted, there is something that's in my head that I need to get out, but I'm just reading some of your chats here. Ronaldo, Cavani, number 9. God, I'm so unbelievably hyped, says Platt. Welcome to the Members Club, Wamfa. And wouldn't be surprised to see Cavani leave in the last couple of days. United now have Ronaldo. Jason, there's no plans for Cavani to go at the moment, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. And Blocks, welcome to the United Stand Members Club. Please do subscribe to the channel, by the way. Bottom right-hand corner. We do watch-alongs. We're live at 8 o'clock every night. We have a show every morning at 10 o'clock. It's going to be a big, epic 2 years at United. Who knows where it will take us, but Ronaldo will be in a United shirt. We've got Sancho, we've got Varane. Got that dodgy midfield to sort out still. I'd love to bring a midfielder in, and we have neglected a very big area, but we have got Ronaldo. you can't moan about that. Welcome to the Members Club, Halvard, Blocks, and this is Sir Alex Ferguson's handwriting all over it. It says Adetola, and Luke Norman. Welcome to the United Stand Members Club. I just want to repeat something here. There's something really important I want to say. Guys, get the likes up. This video is legendary, says Vignesh. It is a legendary video, not because of me, not because of you, because Ronaldo's coming back. Is this the real reason Sancho did not get number 7, says Gaz? No. I'm glad somebody asked that because I mentioned it this afternoon. The reason Sancho didn't get number 7 is nothing to do with Ronaldo. United, I can tell you for a fact, yesterday lunchtime, United had no intention of buying Cristiano Ronaldo. They didn't even think he was leaving Juventus. They were not in for Ronaldo. They didn't expect to get Ronaldo. And the number 7 shirt was not given to Sancho because of that. In many ways, if Sancho had got the number 7 shirt, that might have been a reason. Well, I don't know. But the reality is that's not the reason. This has been a super fast, super deal by Manchester United, prompted by you, prompted by Sir Alex, and prompted by the club probably realising they couldn't allow him to go to Man City. I'm really excited to see Ronaldo in United shirt, but still worried about CDM, says United Voice. Seeing Ronaldo and Fergie embrace once again at Theatre of Dreams is better than any trophy this season. What a story, says Will Butler. I wouldn't be surprised if they used Sir Alex Ferguson in some big announcement video. I wouldn't, because this has got to be, forget chuck your pianos in the fire. This has got to be the biggest announcement video United have ever done. This has got to break the internet, and it's got to break the internet for many reasons. 1, because it's the biggest deal we've ever done. 2, because we need to get the hype on this club. We need the Ronaldo fans to come and start supporting United. This is the modern world. I accept that. How are United going to do that? Any announcement video should be based around the story. I don't know what Sanchez and a piano story was, but they did it. Ronaldo is about where it started and where it is now. So I'm thinking an announcement video here is, all those clip backs to Ronaldo and his, signing and under Sir Alex and this, that and the other and all the success they had and the goosebumps I'm getting from this. You can imagine all the clips and Ronaldo and Sir Alex and everything like that. And then you've got Sir Alex Ferguson on the Old Trafford pitch, an empty Old Trafford on an autumn night, thinking about I'm getting goosebumps. I should be a bloody director. I've got Sir Alex Ferguson in Old Trafford, a cold autumnal night. He's thinking about the theatre of dreams. Ronaldo, this, that and the other. And then suddenly something walks out the tunnel. It's Cristiano Ronaldo. They embrace on the middle of the pitch. The last dance. I've just written it. That's better than bloody Spielberg. That's what I think United need to do here. Something like that involving Sir Alex. Thank you, Sir Alex. Thank you, Agent Bruno, says a G2. Is it me? Could get Phil Jones involved as well. Is it me or Edward still behind these deals? Also after multiple mess ups, the ending on a high. Yeah, Edward Wood and Matt Judge are the people who do the deals. The director of football just talks with Ollie about deals. We do whatever we want. Welcome home, Cristiano, says Ritwick. He got 29 goals at Juventus last year with little to bad service. He should get 25 minimum. We've got to give him the service. Give it to Mikey. Stayed up until 4:30am for this. Worth it, says Harrison. Welcome to the Members Club, Carolyn Grant. Kevin Gray, Ronaldo to be paraded on Sunday. Why didn't City get one of the legends involved? Says Kevin Gray. We're away from home on Sunday, so we won't be paraded. What are your thoughts on our chance to sign Haaland next year now, says Angry. I mean, you know what? There's a point in my head I really want to get out, and it's really good, and I won't forget it. But can I just say, I'll read Francesco's. He says, was waiting for my newborn niece, Amelia, to be born yesterday. She's born today. Viva Amelia. Viva Ronaldo. Congratulations, Francesco. Mark, I can already hear it. Ronaldo with the header. Cristiano Ronaldo scores, says Red Devils. I need to remember what that last bit was because I was going to talk. Oh, yeah, Haaland. Right, okay. Mark, it's my wedding anniversary today. Shout out to my wife, Lauren, for phoning Ronaldo and telling him to come home. Well done, Lauren. Richie. Lauren, well done. That winning mentality Ronnie would demand from the rest of the team is priceless. He would take us a few levels, says Jake Hope. And also Ronaldo and Phil Jones will play together for the first time ever. Biggest moment in 21st century history, says Abhishek. On Haaland, I'm probably one of the few who aren't that bothered. There's a lot of United fans that want Haaland to come to United and they're panicking. And I've always said this. I don't understand. There's no correlation between Harry Kane, if he'd gone to Man City, Messi going to PSG. People seem to think that Ronaldo, that Haaland was coming to United next summer because people had bought people and Mbappe was going there and wherever. Next summer's a different summer. PSG were rumoured to be going for Haaland today. I don't think we will get Haaland because I don't think we have a great relationship with Mino Raiola. And I still think Pogba might go on a free next summer. I think we're going to get more and more of these summers. I think this summer's been ridiculous. Like the deals, probably the biggest summer I've ever witnessed. And I think we'll get them more and more. I think we're going to see more players transient. This silly money, the people are running out of contracts. We're going to see more and more of this. But what I would say is that in relation to Haaland, he's a fantastic player. And some United fans are obsessed with Haaland. Generational talent for me is Mason Greenwood. I think Mason Greenwood, people think, what's going to happen to Greenwood now we've got Ronaldo? And I'm like, I think Mason Greenwood's better than Rashford. Like, I do. And I think Rashford's fantastic, but I think Greenwood's ceiling is bigger than Rashford. I think it's bigger than Martial. It's definitely bigger than Lingard. I think it's bigger than Cavani because Cavani's only here for a year. Ronaldo's the GOAT. The next best attacker, for me, needs to be Sancho for what we've paid for him, or Greenwood. And then you've still got Rashford and Martial. And I don't want to get rid of any of them because I think they're all valuable. But for me, Mason Greenwood, he is the heir elect to Ronaldo. So for me, what is better for Greenwood? That we bring in Haaland, who's roughly the same age in a year's time, or that we give him 2 years under Ronaldo? In 2 years' time, Mason Greenwood's 21. If he's had 2 years with Ronaldo, he's ready. So for me, not really stressed about Haaland. If we buy Haaland in a year, there's no doubt he's a world-class player. If we don't buy Haaland and he goes elsewhere, we're nurturing Mason Greenwood and Marcus Rashford and Jadon Sancho under Cristiano Ronaldo. Sancho, Greenwood, Rashford could be our front three for 10 years. And they've got 2 years under Ronaldo. I ain't worried about Haaland. Because sometimes, as I said, you don't buy legends, you create your legends. Ronaldo was created at Manchester United. Bought from Sporting Lisbon, created at Manchester United. Prime at Real Madrid. And that's the story of Ronaldo. We created Ronaldo. Let's create Greenwood. Let's create Sancho on the top level and let's create Rashford. And I think that's the journey. And that's the journey I want it to be. Just imagine the growth in coaching that Sancho, Greenwood and Rashie will get because of this insane player, says Path. Didn't want to buy a shirt this season, but this just isn't a shirt. This is an absolute timepiece. Well, yeah, I agree, Sam. I agree. I can't knock people buying shirts now. I mean, look, I don't want the Glazers in charge. I don't. I'm still Glazers out. I still think that they are damaging to our progression as a football club. And yeah, where is the holding midfielder? But I can't argue with Ronaldo coming in. I can only applaud it. And I think that that's a timepiece. He's here for 2 years. Do you want to get one of those timepieces? Oh my God, Ronaldo back at United, says Raider. I went from depressed at the thought of Ronaldo wearing blue. The football world is now United red. He's still going to wear blue, but it's blue and yellow and it's got a United crest on it. Would United buying Declan Rice in this transfer window prove that United are chasing trophies, says Sushrit? Look, there's nothing I'd like more than Ronaldo to land and say, look, where's the midfielder? Go and buy one. For me, United are spending a lot of money on Ronaldo. I bet they won't buy anybody else. But I do stand by what I said a few days ago. I still feel that United are that one player away from winning the title. I think if they bought the midfielder, we could win the title. I just don't think we can win the title with Fred or Matic as your holding midfielder, or even worse, McTominay. And that's not meaning I don't think McTominay's worse than Fred, but I don't think he's a holding midfielder. So my problem is we don't have a holding midfielder. So how can we win the league? Man United's share price is up 8%, meaning Ronaldo has added about 250 million in market capital to the stock already, which is insane. And you wonder why United haven't done something like this before. Welcome Robin and welcome Alex to the members club. I still got this point in my head that I need to say, and I'm going to say it. Please subscribe, by the way, bottom right hand corner, and smash a like on the video. I'm just going to check my phone because I have so many messages coming in. 15 million for Ronaldo on Fantasy Premier League. Yeah, it's mad, absolutely mad. My phone's going mad, which I would expect. The phone's going mad. Thanks everyone who's tuning in. By the way, we've got an 8 o'clock show tonight where we're going to get the panel on, which is going to be great fun as well. But we have got. What was I going to say? I was going to say this. Really important thing I wanted to just say. Afternoon, Mark. Absolutely buzzing here, mate. Can't wait for home game in September, says Andy and Bruno. Cigar and whiskey already at noon in New York. Oh, I can't wait to have a drink. I thought I was going to have a drink between the last stream and this one, and then it broke. So I can have 8 o'clock. My nephew wants a Ronaldo home shirt now. Better get in the queue, says Nick P. And Viva Ronaldo on sell to buy. What happened to the initial 150 net spend budget? Glazers out, says Man U Dude. What was I going to say? I know what I was going to talk about. I was going to talk about this. So we got... I came off the... Right, this. I just want to say this. Oh, Liam Gallagher, where is he? I was organising a party tonight, me and Noel getting back together, Wonderwall. Right, what I was going to say is that yesterday there was a lot of angry Man United fans, and I was one of them. And I came off social media when this Ronaldo story broke this afternoon. I was just having a quick look around, and I was getting tagged in a lot of things. And there was a lot of people saying, oh, Goldbridge looks alright, CUNT now. Goldbridge will be deleting tweets. Goldbridge looks an idiot now. And I was like... I'm not deleting any tweets. I'm not a massive believer in that. I have deleted tweets in the past, but I'm not a massive believer in it because it's a timepiece of that particular moment. And what people don't understand, and they confuse it with being a flip-flop or something like that, is that the great thing about social media is that it's got a timestamp on it. And if you look at the timestamp, it will be related to an incident or a moment that made people speak like that. And the great thing about people who bring up old tweets is that they try and make a tweet that had a timestamp on it relevant now. Everything I said negative about Ronaldo was yesterday night. And yesterday night, we had even people like Fabrizio Romano telling us that he's going to Manchester City. So if you're a United fan who loves your club, who loves Cristiano Ronaldo as a legend, and can't believe he's going to go to Man City, and you call him a disgrace, then you are only... evidencing at that particular time what a passionate, loyal fan you are for your football club. So I delete nothing. I delete no video. I take back nothing I said. The evidence and information last night was that Cristiano Ronaldo was going to snake Manchester United and go to Manchester City. And we all reacted in the way that we did. But the one thing I stayed true to, and I think many of you did as well, is I said, he's ripping my heart out here. I'm distraught about this. He's a snake. He's a disgrace if he does it. But there was an if. If he does this, he's a disgrace. If he does this, how can he do this to Sir Alex Ferguson? And one of the things I'm very happy that I said, and I know many of you did, as I said, look, I'm not going to be these people online. I saw some of it, and it was very online. It was like, he's not even the best Portuguese player to play for United now. They were rewriting the song about Bruno and changing it to Marcus. He came from Sporting like Marcus Rojo, and I was like, come on. No, this is just sad. You can't be like this. He's shit. Messi's better. I've always said Messi's better. He's not a legend anymore. And actually what many people said is he's still a legend. He's still one of the greatest players that's ever played the game. He's just ripped the heart out of United fans and he's a disgrace. And, that's what I was saying. That's what many of you were saying. So I don't regret anything. And if he was a Man City player now, he'd be getting 10 times worse than he got last night. And I think that's fair to say. So I think every United fan last night who was angry and shouting and everything like that, all they did is evidence that they care about this football club and they are loyal, passionate fans of this football club. And they felt that they were being stabbed in the back by somebody that they're loyal to. And actually, that never happened. And that is why today, many of us are very happy because we're like, well, that story last night didn't happen and hasn't happened. So we don't need to think about it. We don't even need to contemplate it. I've not heard anybody saying, well, yeah, he's still thinking about going to Man City, so he's a snake. I personally think, and we'll never know the truth, but I personally think he was never going to Man City. I personally think he had never had any intention of going to Man City. What I think that was about was, I'm going to Man City to make people realise he's leaving Juventus. And, at the end of the day, whatever his wages are, 500 grand a week, 250 grand a week, 20 million fee, that's nothing for the player you're going to get, the money you're going to make and the player you're going to get and the leader you're going to get. So I'm not surprised that when Man City were talking to Juventus about buying Ronaldo and all the talk was that he was going there, I always felt there was another club. Remember George Mendes went to Paris as well yesterday. I thought PSG would come in. So to me, it always felt now, looking back, it didn't feel like it last night, so it's not always. But now I look back on it, I really do think that Ronaldo was just generating the interest with Mendes. They were basically saying, we're leaving Juventus, we're available. Man City bit because they needed a striker, but it allowed other clubs to go, yeah, we'll have a go at that. And then, lo and behold, in came Cristiano Ronaldo to Manchester United. Where does this leave us in terms of getting a defensive midfielder? Could do this deal in hours, but waffling over a midfielder, says Nutter. I don't expect us to get a midfielder now, and I think it's a big shame. But as I said, I'll talk about that, maybe tomorrow and, maybe into the international break. Transfer deadline day's on Tuesday. I think we should get a midfielder. I think if we got a midfielder, I really think we could win the league. Getting Ronaldo almost makes it more important to get a midfielder because I think with Ronaldo, we're going to waste a year. If we get a midfielder in now, I think we can win the league. I don't think we can win the league even with Ronaldo without a midfielder. I hope I'm wrong, but I've got to be true to myself and look back at that Southampton game and say we didn't win that game because we lost the midfield battle. Well, Fred and Matic are the two best holding midfielders we've got. They're the only holding midfielders we've got. And we lost to Southampton. Well, we didn't lose, but we lost the midfield battle. We've got to find a way of playing where we create more chances for the people like Ronaldo and Bruno and Pogba and everyone else. And the midfield is the problem in that team. I would love to think United will address that problem. I'd like to say Ronaldo has said, get a midfielder and I'll come to you. But I don't know whether that will have happened. I think that's wishful thinking. I wonder what Zane is going to say now. Can't wait for this next super chat. 21 incoming, says Chris. Pity Ed Woodward didn't perform like this in previous years. Best 3 deals he's done have been since he's announced he was leaving, says Kieran Byrne. We've seen the difference Tom Brady made last year for the Bucks. This transfer will have a similar effect. Hopefully massive vibes and excitement. Yeah, look, maybe we win the Champions League, which is like, maybe we go for that. Ronaldo, I can't wait. Peter Drury shouting his name when he scores international break should be cancelled. Welcome home, Ronaldo, the GOAT, says Paul DaCosta. Seva, welcome to the Members Club. And also, just imagine the growth. We've done that one as well. Thanks for all the super chats and all the likes. We've got 24,000 likes on the video. Keep smashing a like and make sure you subscribe. Bottom right hand corner. I've had Ronaldo display pic when I got first Gmail account back in 2007. Was about to change it after City rumour. Thank God I didn't and was patient, says Barath. And you know, the interesting thing with Ronaldo as well is the one thing that I would say that I do believe is planned by Ronaldo here. I don't think United had any plan in this at all. I don't think they did. I think United came in late because they had to come in late and they had to get it done. Bruno says, Agent Bruno, welcome back home. Look, you know what? You're going to be over the moon, aren't you? You're going to be over the moon, whether if you're a player or not. And, you know, absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. But what I was going to say is... I think Cristiano Ronaldo, David De Gea has tweeted it as well, welcome home. I think in relation to Cristiano Ronaldo, the one thing I would say is that I do think that this has been the most craziest transfer window we've had ever. I think it's been unbelievable. And I think Cristiano Ronaldo planned this. Because if you think about it, we've had Sancho to United, we've had Varane to United, we've had Lukaku to Chelsea, we've had Ramos to PSG, we've had Messi to PSG, we're going to get Mbappe to Real Madrid, we might even get Haaland to PSG, although I doubt it. But Ronaldo's waited till right at the end of the window and won the transfer window. Like he has. There's more hype around Ronaldo to Man United than there was about PSG and Messi. Mbappe will not get to Real Madrid what Ronaldo has got. I actually think, and I would concede this, if Ronaldo had gone to Man City, that would have eclipsed everything else. So I do think that Ronaldo's waited till the end of this window on purpose to win the window, because that's what Ronaldo's all about. And that's why I'm so happy he's coming to United, because he's about winning. He is about winning, and he's won the transfer window. And he's therefore allowed Manchester United to win the transfer window, by the way. We do need a midfielder. But I would admit happily and applaud the fact that for whatever reason, and look, maybe United were desperate, I don't know. But for whatever reason, we have won the transfer window, because you can't buy Varane, Sancho and Ronaldo and not win the transfer window, because no other club has done business like that. And people will say PSG, but PSG are a very rich club in a pub league, a farmers league. This is the Premier League. I don't really look at PSG's window because I don't really class PSG as a football team. I class them as a Champions League team. We operate in the Premier League, and you know, certainly comparable to all other Premier League clubs, we've won it. Man City have only bought Grealish. Chelsea have bought Lukaku. They'll get Koundé. They might get Saul Niguez. But we've got Ronaldo, Varane and Sancho. We've won the transfer window. It's a shame we've not got a midfielder, and I hope we still can, but we still won the window. Pinch me, this still feels like a dream, but winning the window is like an away record. It's like Paul Ince said this morning. That away record doesn't mean anything to him because they've not won any trophies. You know, winning the transfer window doesn't mean anything. I think Chelsea won the transfer window last year. They sacked their manager by Christmas. So winning the transfer window doesn't actually mean a hell of a lot, but we have won it. Pinch me, this still feels like a dream. If we get that midfielder, I really believe we can win the league and the Champions League. Buzzing his home, says Charles Crane. I'm so happy. I wonder if some players will want to join more now. So for a last chance to play with Ronaldo, says Dylan. He does have that pull. He does have that pull, but you know, it's not like. Sorry, I need to put these on. It's not like United are queuing up with 100. We're not like PSG. We need. You know, there will be a pull. There is a pull with United, but you got to spend the money. Mark, I've been very anti-Glazer and anti-merch buying, but can I resist a new Ronaldo shirt? I'm not sure. Loving the show. What a signing, says Elliot Taylor. Ronaldo just posted on Instagram, says OJ Peg. I'm gonna have a look in a minute. All these signing, and Arsenal still the biggest spenders in the window, says George. Have you ever seen Evra leak in his chat with Ronaldo on Twitter? Says Anors. Ronaldo and Evra get on really well. Really well. They always have done. Thank you, Emma Khan, for the chat. Ronaldo just posted on Instagram. Ronaldo, Cavani, Sancho, Bruno, Pogba, Mata, Fred, Shaw, Varane, Maguire, Wan-Bissaka, says Sudarshan. Look, in my mind, I can already see a Manchester United side I'd like to see, but I still think we massively miss a holding midfielder. That is the problem that we do have. We do miss a holding midfielder, and I don't know whether we're going to get one. But as I keep saying, this is about Ronaldo, people. This is about Cristiano Ronaldo at Manchester United, and I think it's just an amazing thing. And you don't get these moments. I'm tempted to sort of relate it to when we won the Europa League, and I said to everybody, just enjoy this moment. Like, you know, enjoy this show, enjoy the moment, enjoy it with yourself. Come on the 8 o'clock show tonight when we've got the panel on and enjoy it, because you know, these sort of things. I mean, it's great when you sign Varane, it's great when you sign Pogba, it's great when you sign Sancho, but it's, you know, this is probably the biggest transfer of my life as a Manchester United fan. I'm trying to think of a bigger deal, because it's one of the world's best players, arguably still the world's best player, and he also is a legend of our football club, and he's coming back. I can't think of a deal like this. I can't think of one off the top of my head, and unless there's one staring me massively in the face at this moment in time, I can't actually think of a bigger deal than this. So it's huge, and we must enjoy it. We've been in contact with Camavinga for most of the window. Do you think this can persuade him to come, says Chuba? I don't think Camavinga is the holding midfielder that we need, though. Ronaldo should be made captain immediately. Winning mentality, leadership required so badly. Great signing. I can take a chill pill on that, TJ. I can take a chill pill on that. I'm not absolutely focused on whether we bring him in as a captain or not. For me, I don't mind about that. I just want the number 7 shirt is the only thing I would say he has to have. Thanks, Mickey Finn and Surab and Lollies. I just saw someone say we don't need a good transfer window to have a better chance to win the league, says Lollies. Welcome to the Members Club, Tobias. And Mark, I'm wondering whether Man United will get a CDM to make us look like we don't know what we're talking about. CDM incoming in a couple of days, says Amir. I don't even know a CDM that we're linked to, so I don't think we can buy one. I don't know about that. I'm not sure about that. So, yeah. Look at Evra's Twitter convo with Ronaldo, Hudson. I'm just going to have a quick look at that, actually. And I'm also going to have a quick look at the Instagram post as well, because I think that's quite interesting. Could this impact Pogba signing a new contract, says Levi. And Mark, we sold a champion and bought a champion. This is so exciting. Chances of a CDM. I think a lot of people are talking about the chances of a CDM, and I get that. I understand 100% why you would want that. Bruno for Director of Football, don't suppose he's got another CDM friend, do you? Paulina, do you think City was Ronaldo's way of kick us into gear? Yes, I do, Mark Hughes. Do you think signing Ronaldo will pull other players to us? I think it does, but I think the club's got to be willing to spend the money for that to happen. If you know what I mean. I think you've got to want to spend the money, and I don't know whether United will want to spend any money, because I think United could bring anybody into this project now. You've got Sancho, you've got Varane, you've got Sancho, you've got Varane, you've got Ronaldo. You know, you've got the pull. It's about whether you've got the money. I don't know whether Manchester United have got the money and to go and get a midfielder, because they could go and get any midfielder they want. Seriously. This potentially means Martial's career has ended. It's about time we sold him. Mehdi, I think you need to stop. I don't want positives. I don't want huge, epic positives to become major negatives. And I think that talking about Martial, talking about Cavani, just turns things into a negative that we don't actually need to do. We don't need to turn this into a negative, because I don't see an opportunity for us to sell Cristiano Ronaldo, to sell Martial in 3 days. So for me, Mark, Ronaldo is going to want Elanga, says Thomas. With Ronaldo, I don't see an opportunity to sell Martial, so therefore he's part of the team, and therefore we must back him. Don't start making scapegoats because we bought Cristiano Ronaldo, is what I'm trying to say. The club will make the decisions they need to make, and I don't think Martial will be sold. And remember, Martial can play off the left wing as well, so we don't necessarily need him to go. With Ronaldo in, Pogba comes back to the midfield. Where does this leave Donny now, says Hemi? I don't think Ronaldo's a number 9. I think people need to forget. I mean, does anybody actually watch Ronaldo since he left United? He's not a left winger. He's number 9. I don't see him playing as a number 9. To be honest with you. So yeah, I don't see that. Declan Rice now would be unbelievable. We're not going to get Declan Rice, Christian, but it would be unbelievable. Remo, thanks for the super chat. Thanks for becoming a member. What does this transfer do to the pressure on Ollie to win a trophy this season, says Matt? I think you got to look. I think the signing of Ronaldo and Varane and Sancho means we should win more games than we did last year. And if that happens and we play good football, then the pressure will be off. The signing of Ronaldo means you've got to create chances, because he'll get pissed off if he's in the graveyard shift, which Martial and Cavani and Rashford were last year. Manchester United have got the best attack in the world, says Nehem. And, whether that's true or not, if you buy Ronaldo, you've got to give him chances. And if you give him chances, he'll score goals. If you don't give him chances, he won't score goals. He'll become disgruntled. The fans become disgruntled. And Ollie comes under pressure. So there is a pressure for Ollie, but I don't think we need to talk about that pressure until that pressure comes about. For me, I think you look at this as a positive. Can you look at the camera and laugh at the City fans? Mate, I just logical. They've just bantered themselves. Do you think Ollie considers this transfer a bonus, as Jacob Hawks? It's a big bonus. Cavani going, it's the biggest bonus anybody's ever had. Talk about a Christmas bonus. Cavani going to play internationals, making him throw his toys out at the pram as he's losing the 7 shirts, as Ian Rodgers. Look, I don't think it will happen, but I said it this afternoon. I wouldn't be surprised if Cavani and Manchester United terminate the contract, because the number 7 shirt's got to go to Ronaldo. He's not happy about the Uruguay thing. He was thinking about going back to Uruguay anyway, and he's going to play less time with Ronaldo around. So it might be that there's a mutual termination of contract. I don't know. I don't think people saying Cavani's not going to be sold or whatever like that, I think it's too soon. I know for a fact that United have just absolutely blitzed this last 24 hours, and that's been their focus. They won't have had time in them 24 hours to go, right, if we do this deal, we better sell Dan James to get some money back and get rid of Cavani. That will come in the next few days, and there might be somebody that goes. But remember, this afternoon, I didn't agree with it, but Ollie said that Lingard is a United player and he would have started against Leeds if he hadn't had COVID. I don't understand how Lingard fits into this team. But, somebody's got to go. Camavinga would be crucial signing, but I'm afraid it would be another Di Maria situation. Hope is on Declan Rice next summer for a decent price, says Tobias. Chuck Stevens, welcome to the Members Club. What if Ronaldo forces the move for a CDM? He does have that authority. Maybe a January move, if not now, says Kisley. And Mark, Ronaldo debuts Newcastle, which is a 3 p.m. game, so it won't be on TV, says Jimmy Garner. I'm sure people will find a way. Just to go back to the holding midfield position, I'm still going to be controversial here and say that, one, Manchester United are fantastic, what they've done. This deal is amazing. It's the biggest deal I've ever seen in my life. It's an amazing deal. I applaud it. And this is what we should be doing all the time, because it shows we're a big club. And, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. As a transfer window, I'll give us 8 out of 10. Ronaldo, Sancho and Varane are epic signings. But the failure to sell players and the failure to bring a midfielder in, for me, means we fell short of a perfect 10. There's still time to do something about it. But what I would also say is, in relation to Cristiano Ronaldo, he's only here for 2 years. I hope we can win the title this year without buying a midfielder. But I genuinely, hand on heart, do not think, even with Ronaldo, Sancho, Varane, Bruno, Pogba and everybody else, I don't think we can win the league with the midfield that we've got. And therefore, that's not good for Ronaldo, because one of his 2 years here, he can't win the league. So I hope that in the next 3 days there is a move for a midfielder, because I feel that if you're going to get the best out of Ronaldo over the 2 years, you need to win something for Ronaldo over the next 2 years. And we're enhanced massively of winning something if we have a holding midfielder at the club. So I would bring in a holding midfielder. But yeah, that's what I'd say about that. Biggest deal in history for all kinds of reasons, says Drawty. Absolutely spot on. Mark, if Ollie still doesn't start Varane, would Ronaldo talk to Ollie about why he isn't starting Varane over Lindelof, says James? I mean, I think you're deep diving a little bit too much there. We've got nearly 30,000 likes on this video. If you're not watching live, please smash a like on the video, because we want this to be a massively liked video. My dinner's just being cooked. I've been busy all afternoon. And please do subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. It's been an epic day. And if you are new to the United Stand or you've not subscribed before, please subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. We're going to have watch-alongs. We're live at 8 o'clock every night. We've got morning shows. We've got the transfer deadline show. We've got loads of content on this channel. And it's going to be very interesting following Manchester United this season with the GOAT Cristiano Ronaldo now here. So make sure you subscribe. Bottom right-hand corner. And smash a like on the video. Will Ronaldo play more matches than Cavani? Arib, Ronaldo play every week. Or he should play every week. he's going to be fitter than most of our players. He wasn't playing every other game at Juventus. He wasn't playing every other game for the Portugal in the Euros. He's playing a game every 3 days. He's peak physical fitness. Ronaldo's not here to rotate. You don't rotate a player. I mean, does anybody know what? Can we find out what his wages are? Like, has anybody credibly put out what his wages are? Because it adds to what I'm about to say. Really, you don't. Manchester United taking Ronaldo to Ronaldo fee is 15 million with 8 million in add-ons, which is what I'd said before. United are not going to cancel Cavani's contract, and intention is to keep him. Yeah, because they want him to cancel the contract, and it might happen, it might not. But what I want to say is that you don't buy Cristiano Ronaldo and then rotate him with Cavani. He's better than Cavani, and that, you know, if there's any player in world football that's going to have something in their contract about I play every game, it's going to be Cristiano Ronaldo. So I don't expect that. Romano has said that Man United will pay 15 million euros, which is just under 13 million pounds. 8 million euros in add-ons, which is about 7 million pounds. Going to be around 20 million guaranteed to Juventus, as some add-ons are easy. So that's what's happening there. Ronaldo has also put a post out. He says, "Today I depart from an amazing club, the biggest in Italy and surely one of the biggest in all of Europe. I gave my heart and soul for Juventus. I'll always love the city of Turin until my final days. Always respected me, and I tried to thank the respect by fighting for them in every game, in every season, every competition. In the end, we can all look back and realise that we achieved great things. Not all that we wanted, but still we wrote a beautiful story together. I will always be one of you. You are now part of my history, as I feel that I've been part of yours. Italy, Juve, Turin, you'll always be in my heart." Legend. Now, if he was saying that going to Man City, I'd be booing him. But he's not. He's saying that going to Manchester United. And look, what a career. What a career. Starts out at Sporting Lisbon and ends up, coming to Manchester United, goes to Real Madrid, goes to Juventus, comes back to Manchester United. The Cristiano Ronaldo story is one he should be immensely proud of. The Cristiano Ronaldo story is a story that will be remembered forever in football. But the Cristiano Ronaldo story, and this is what gets me, the Cristiano Ronaldo story is starting and ending at Manchester United. Tracy Taylor says, "Best news for a long time. Ronaldo's coming home. Great show, Mark. Still can't take it in. He is coming home," says Tracy Taylor. Lloyd Ridgen says, "Welcome to the Members Club." Thank you, Lloyd. Mark, I'm very happy Ronaldo comes home. What a team we have now. Can't wait for Newcastle, says Joe. We've got to be, you know what though? Taking it away from Ronaldo just for a few short seconds, we've got to go and beat Wolves on Sunday. Because if Ronaldo comes in and we're on 5 points, we're already playing catch up. Let's do it from let's do it from a strong platform. Is this just another boost for Team Viewer? This summer has clearly been different. Shows as fans, if we unite, we can make a difference, but didn't address the most important area of the need for the team, says Matt. Talking about the midfield. It's been a crazy 24 hours. I don't care who leaves or comes. Just want to enjoy Ronaldo. Credit to Fergie and the 2008 legends, says Pratik. Should we go for Raheem Sterling? I don't think he's going now. Just imagine the scenes when he gets introduced at Old Trafford, says Yef. Yeah, that's going to be absolutely massive, isn't it? Absolutely huge. Massive, absolutely massive. I can't believe what we've been through over the last 24 hours. It's really been, absolutely incredible. An incredible 24 hours at Manchester United. And I'm just over the moon about it. Absolutely over the moon about it. And I hope that in time the team can become, even better. Sorry, I'm just getting messaged about something. Lloyd Ridgen, welcome to the Members Club. Do you think Sir Alex Ferguson had called Ronaldo beforehand? And if yes, what do you think he said? says, oh, logical. And is this just another boost for a team view? I think Sir Alex Ferguson was involved. I think Bruno was involved. I think Solskjaer was involved. I think that Ronaldo and George Mendes actually had this planned all along. And I think United have gone and got the deal done. And I think that's the main thing. And I think tonight is a happy night. And that's what I think about it. I think it's great. Look, we're going to be back at 8 o'clock. I'm going to get some. I'm going to get Adam on, a couple of others on, and we'll have a proper party at 8 o'clock because I'm hungry. I want to drink. I want to just take this in for a couple of hours myself, and then we'll reconvene at 8 o'clock and discuss this even more. But look, it's been a fantastic afternoon. I'm glad I spent it with you. I hope you've enjoyed it as well. Please subscribe to the channel, bottom right hand corner, and make sure you join in at 8 o'clock. Big weekend of football ahead. Don't know what's going to happen next in relation to United. Transfer deadlines on Tuesday. Can we get a midfielder in and just finish this transfer window off as the greatest we've had in a long, long time? I do think Ronaldo is going to make this team go to levels we haven't seen for a very long time, but I also am worried about that midfield. We still don't have a midfield, and we need one. And if we're going to bring Pogba back into the middle, which I think we need to, then I think we need a holding midfielder, which we don't actually have. So it's going to be very interesting. Make sure you tune in at 8 o'clock. Thanks everyone for watching. Make sure you smash a like on the video. Subscribe, bottom right hand corner. And I will speak to you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Join at 8 o'clock.